Welcome to TriMet 101. Today I'm going to be talking about something very exciting, the Interstate Bridge Replacement Program. It's not only getting replaced with a brand new earthquake-ready bridge, but the max will be extended over it. And it's going to be happening fairly soon. And that's right, a new max extension with new stations is incoming and in our future. There's an entire pretty comprehensive website, which I will link in the description, that's all about the Interstate Bridge thing. The IBR, which stands for Idaho Building the Interstate Bridge Replacement Program, is, well, an entire, like I said, pretty comprehensive plan to replace the existing decaying interstate bridge with something that's a little better. I encourage you to check out the website. There's a lot of information there, but this video I want to highlight more of the transit portions of the project. The Max Yellow Line opened in 2004 and has always stopped just short of downtown Vancouver. The Max Yellow Line replaced an old bus line, the 5 Interstate Avenue, and the old Line 5 went into Vancouver. And if you don't believe me, you can go on the Wayback Machine before around 2004 and you can see clearly Line 5 used to go all the way to Vancouver. So with all of that in mind, and with the bridge being rebuilt, it's super easy to add max tracks as a part of this extension, and that is what they will be doing. And there will be 3 new stations. Hayden Island will get a station. I assume this is going to be somewhere near the Jansen Beach main stop, where TriMet's Line 6 turns around and where C-Tran serves. Vancouver Waterfront will also get a station, which is very nice. This is a very nice, underrated spot. If you've never been there before, I definitely recommend checking out the Vancouver Waterfront. I've been there with family a few times, and having a max station here will make it much easier for people to access it. The final station is located at Evergreen Boulevard. All 3 stations connect to transit in some way and fall west of I-5, so they stay on the downtown Vancouver side. This is not a new concept. In 2004, the Columbia River crossing was started to be designed, but through a lot of stupidity, this project was shelved about a decade ago. And we're only finally in the process of reviving it over the last couple of years because we realize how badly the Interstate Bridge needs to be replaced and how much investment can be made here to make the experience better. However, I think we've gotten a bit smarter since then, and through partnerships of a ton of people working together on this and hopefully being on the same page about what this project entails, hopefully we can get the wheels actually turning this time. Let me show you something. I'm going to black out the screen here and I'm going to put a list of all of the people who are involved on this Interstate Bridge replacement thing. It's a ton of people, and it's great to see all these guys finally working together because, like I've said multiple times and will probably continue to say, the bridge needs to be replaced really bad. In the fact sheet, the most important fact, in my opinion, on that entire fact sheet is the one that states that buses get stuck in the same traffic as the cars. Perfectly said. I couldn't say it better myself. And this is exactly why a max extension not only makes perfect sense, but I guarantee you will carry large loads of passengers. If there's a ton of congestion on the bridge, well, I've said it before and I'll say it again, trains don't get stuck in traffic. And so you can just zoom by everybody at 55 miles an hour, and some people in the cars will be like, man, maybe I should take the train. It might actually get me home on time. While writing the script for this video, I found the roll map for the program corridor on the LPA page. And it gives you this little map, and they draw the max tracks in red, and the stations and everything. And what's this? It looks like they want to build some storage tracks by the Expo Center. But what's weird is it's like a yard, but not a yard, because they're calling these overnight storage tracks. They're not really calling it a yard or an operation and maintenance facility or anything like that. So that's interesting, and that's the first time I've really ever seen that. This map also shows the stations highlighted in yellow. So, how many centuries will we have to wait before this starts getting constructed? Well, it's actually not all that far away. Pre-construction, just general basic pre-construction, could begin by the end of this year, with actual full standard construction beginning in 2026. That's only 2 years away, or exactly 0.02 centuries. Not bad. Now, this timeline is still a draft, but I'm hopeful that construction can begin within the next few years. That's very exciting news. It seems like this project is moving at a faster pace than the Southwest Corridor. Might be time to start looking for funding sources for that, because I think that's just as important of a project. The last major corridor in the Portland metro area to not have light rail transit. And it would be more successful than the Orange Line, but again, I could make an entire separate video on this. I've left links in the description to the IBR page if you want to check that out, but I would definitely also take a look at the modified LPA. What is an LPA? It's the locally preferred alternative. And this is something that is created, there's a bunch of guidelines for it, and everybody must agree on it before construction can begin and before any more money can be thrown at this particular project. So I would definitely check all of that out. I've got links to it in the description. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time.